Hi there. I just received in the post the 8 of these UltraFire 18650 batteries, um, but I suspect that what I've gotten is actually a Chinese knockoff of the actual UltraFire batteries. And the reason I say that is that, first of all, the price was really good, and secondly, the labeling on some of these batteries is smeared or deformed in some way, and I don't think UltraFire would actually release a battery that the printing was poor on. Um, these are certainly 18650 batteries. The 18 on the battery is the diameter, so it's 18 millimeters in diameter, and the 650 is the length, so it is 65 millimeters long. So it is certainly an 18650 battery, and it does have a protection circuit in it, so this is not an unprotected cell. You can tell that it's a protected circuit by the dimple near the positive edge of the battery. This is where the circuit board sits on top of the battery, and the shrink wrap case, or the shrink wrap label, actually gets sucked into the space between the circuit board and the battery itself. So it has overcharge protection, it has over discharge protection, but I really don't think that these are real UltraFire batteries. As you can see, I have a set of batteries in the charger already, and they are at 4.17 volts. They have to go to 4.2. So I think it's probably going to take another 5 to 10 hours for the charger to finish with that set. And when those get done, I'll go ahead and put these UltraFire, or so-called UltraFire batteries in and see how they do. 9,800 milliamp hours will take forever to charge, and the charger actually cuts off automatically after 20 hours. So we'll see what happens when we put these supposed UltraFire 9,800 milliamp hour batteries into the charger, but I don't think those are real UltraFire batteries. On the other hand, I have had some success with this project. This is a weather station, and instead of having a bunch of weather sensors here around the house that it displays and uploads to the Weather Underground, what this is going to do is connect to the Weather Underground and download the local weather data. I'm working on the C++ libraries for the Arduino that will actually do the connections to the Weather Underground and parse the JSON that gets returned. But what I have here is I have the Arduino Mega, and of course it won't focus on the Mega, it will focus on the wires that are sticking up out of it. I have an Adafruit Wink 1500 Wi-Fi card, and I have an Adafruit 1.5 inch diagonal color OLED display. And what will happen is that this OLED display will, every 5 minutes, will update the weather and will display weather information on it. Right now I'm just displaying the network information and the last time that it was updated, because I don't have the libraries done yet. So as soon as I get the libraries done and tested, I'll be able to release this as a tutorial for Adafruit, which has me pretty stoked. I'm extremely happy about that. The challenge with this was that I needed to get 2 SPI devices working on the same Arduino Mega, and that took some fiddling around, but I did eventually get it working by using alternative digital I/O pins for the OLED display. The Wing 1500 library doesn't allow you to change from the default hardware settings, but the SPI interface on the OLED does let you select the digital pins that you want to use. So I simply used a different set of pins, and that should work out just fine. So once I get the libraries done, we should be good to go with a weather station that will give me the local microclimate. That was just a quick update. I'll let you know how these theoretical ultrafire batteries work out in the charger.